I think transgender is a transgender, cannot be a woman. So I'm not like say to myself that I'm a woman. I don't think it's right.
What do you say to yourself? You say, I'm transgender.
Yeah, because you cannot change the reality. Maybe you can just talk to yourself like all your life that you are a woman, but you are not. Because biological is not. If they want to change their sex to be a woman, fully operation, I think they can think that they're woman. But for me, I still think it's still not, because it's not the same.
Welcome to Fruit and Bunny Podcast with your host, Brendan. Today we have a real legend of a guest. This is Lydia. Now, it's going to be a bit of a different episode, but we don't get many Thai people coming on, and today we have something real special for you. So, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And again, who are we? Fruiting Body Podcast. We are a mushroom company on the island of Phuket, Thailand. We're doing lion's mane, cordyceps, nootropics focus, reishi, chaga, all that fun stuff. I'm not going to bore you with that. So let's get this podcast started. Without further ado, Lydia. Okay. Hi, Lydia. Thank you for joining us. Don't worry. We can see yourself. You can wave to yourself on the television.
Yes.
Maybe have you seen a few of our episodes or not too much? Don't worry. We don't have a lot of fans.
I see on some on Instagram because I use the most in like a platform that I use the most.
Yeah.
I check on there.
We're using Instagram to kind of stay out there. Good branding. Let's start off right away. Let the audience know, where are you from exactly in Thailand? Because you're not from Phuket.
Yeah, I'm from Sakunakorn, is northeast, or people call Isaan in Thailand.
What was it like growing up there? What was your family doing for work?
It's kind of hard life over there, but is my father is like a carpenter, like working on the woods, like building the house with the wood. Yeah.
And your mother?
My mother she's died when I'm very young. Yeah.
And do you have a lot of family out there, brothers or sisters?
I have 3 siblings.
And they're still there?
They are in Bangkok. We have to come to work in Bangkok because it's easier for us to make money. Yeah.
You said you left back home at a young age, like 13, 14, very young. How did you decide to leave? You went to Bangkok. What did you do?
The first, I'm still there. Go back and come to Bangkok. Not always in Bangkok because I have father there to stay with him. Yeah, because all of my family, they come to Bangkok to work. Yeah.
And you were going to Bangkok to work at the age of 13 and 14, or you're going to school?
No, I come to school.
School. Was this this is a private school, or why not just go to school in your hometown?
I'm not finished the school actually, like maybe they call มัธยมต้น in Thailand. Yeah, and they have to start work after that. Yeah.
Interesting. Now, growing up and obviously bringing you on this podcast, we're going to have a discussion about the perspective of a ladyboy living in Thailand. And I've been in Thailand for 7 years. It's very different, the way that we're integrating into society. In Canada, USA, they're a bit crazy. Who knows what's going on there? But in Thailand, it's normal. Growing up and when you were younger, how did you know that you weren't a boy? How did you know that you were a girl?
It starts very young age, and we all know from the beginning, like when we were young, we act like different, and we want different in our life already. I think every lady boy know that. Yeah, they want to be gay or they want to be lady boy.
What is the major difference between whether being like a tomboy or gay or a lady boy? Could you explain a little bit, like, what is there major differences between them all?
Yeah, very different. I think Ladyboy is like a transgender, but they call Thai transgender ladyboy. You cannot call Falang ladyboy if they transgender, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's different. Because it's made for Thai ladyboy words.
So
Yeah,
Ladyboy is very specific to Thai
yeah.
ladyboys. So a Farang, it's impossible. We cannot get this term.
You can call it, but it's feel
Very different.
a bit funny, yeah.
When you were growing up in your family and your father, and you have that conversation that, you know, I'm a girl. How was that conversation? Were they very open?
We not really talk about it deep enough, yeah.
And now you have that conversation, or does it kind of just they understand and they leave it alone?
They understand, yeah.
Leave it alone.
Yeah, because they see, yeah.
They start to see as you're growing over. Can you talk about the development of yourself? I mean, obviously at the age of 13 and transitioning into a ladyboy, it's going step by step. Are you using hormones? Were you using plastic surgery? How did you start to plan that? And can you let us know a little bit more of the details that went through that?
From the start, I had to grow my hair long to be feminine, yeah. But I start to get my breast implants at like 20 something. I don't remember, about 22, 23 maybe. Yeah, and after that, I don't think I take any hormones. I try, but my body is like a bit not strong enough to take hormones. I feel like I'm gonna get like fever or not feeling good, you know, after I taking the pill. Yeah.
Are many ladyboys, are they taking like a pill or is it an injection?
Depends. Yeah.
And is it estrogen?
Yeah, estrogen and something that push the male hormone.
Pushing the testosterone
Yeah,
down as well. I understand there's also other surgeries like for the voice.
Yeah.
Do you have friends, you know, that have done this type of surgery?
I never have friends who have like voice surgery, but we all try to make like when we want to make it small, we can do it. Yeah.
When you're talking, is this your natural regular voice, or do you have to change it a bit? And then
I think this is my natural voice because all my friends say they know
and this
how I talk. Yeah.
And at what age do you start working in Thailand? I know many Thais that you could be working in a hotel, working in a restaurant. They might start at a very young age, like 16. When did you start working?
I actually work in my hometown in Sagunakorn as like a DJ, like a radio station, actually, like open the music and read the script about the product, like maybe like this or yeah.
And using like a microphone
Yeah.
on there.
And have something like this to put the music and the sound up. Yeah.
How did you find that job? How did you discover it?
They want someone who wants to work with them, but it's not like a big company or anything. It's just like local, so it's like very tiny salary, but it's good for me in that age, like 14, 15 to make something. Yeah, if I want to buy something, I can get money to buy it.
I understand. I mean, for males, our life expense, it's quite small. For women and ladyboys, it's very expensive. So you have an expensive lifestyle. You have dress, you have to get your nails done, your hair. It's not cheap. How can you live this lifestyle? I mean, you must have, there's pressure to make more money to be able to live this lifestyle.
I think I prefer to have this lifestyle because I think it's like investment that I put into myself, and then I look good, I can make money from it, and people who are fans, they appreciate who I am, like what I like, yeah.
And we can get into the social media side and explaining, yes, you're doing OnlyFans and you have YouTube and you're doing great as well on Instagram. And these social media tools, they help bring your followers to OnlyFans and where you're going to make your money. But before all that, before you got into the social media and making your money there, what were you doing in Phuket?
I do this like a few years already. So before is I work in massage. Yeah.
In Patong?
No, not in Patong, in Pattaya before.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this job, when you got into it, did you enjoy it or were you doing it mostly for the money?
I not been there that long, and I get into relationship. After that, I work in salon, hair salon. Yeah.
Okay, so this is not sex work or anything like this.
Yeah, it's just like moving around, try to find who I am, I think.
Do you feel you found who you are now?
Like better, yeah. Because I don't have to live like struggle life anymore. Because before it's like I said, it's hard life, and then we have to survive. So we don't have time to enjoy or have like a pleasure for ourselves.
How did you make the decision to move from Pattaya down to Phuket, and why did you come?
I think it's new experience here. I meet new people, I meet new friends like her, and my friend is here, and yeah, and it's more nature here than Pattaya and Bangkok.
On the work side now, working on OnlyFans, do you have customers or clients or subscribers reach out to you that are coming to visit Phuket, and have you ever met any fans?
Not really, because I think I see one before in Pattaya, and he's very nice. Yeah, but not in Phuket yet.
Well, you said you had a relationship in Pattaya?
Yeah, before like 2 years.
And where was he from?
He from Scotland.
Scotland. Was he a nice guy or?
Yeah, he's very nice guy.
Maybe he's watching.
We still talk, yeah, but with like a friend.
Do you see yourself maybe having a family in the future, or maybe kids? Is this a thought?
I think about it before, but now I think the world is not the way it used to be. So I don't think it's not feeling good for me to raise a child that grow up in the world that I have to explain everything. This is bad, this is good, yeah.
Yeah, the world can be a scary place, but I think every generation, I think everyone thinks the same. Always going, oh, the world is so bad, the world is so bad. I think the world's always so bad. More on a personal question for ladyboys that want to have a child. I mean, the equipment, it's able to work. If they're taking hormones, can this be a problem and difficult for them to have children?
I think I don't know much about this also because I'm not a doctor. So I think if they want, maybe they can adopt a child, or maybe they can freeze the sperms or something.
Do you have like friends that have had children?
Not really. Only the niece or something that they raised when they were very young. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I've always wondered like if you would have to freeze your sperm to be able to have a child later, and how that's actually possible as well. For yourself, I mean, I'm assuming you're not going to do OnlyFans for the rest of your life. I mean, I don't think anyone wants to see a 70-year-old doing OnlyFans, or maybe.
Maybe.
What are your dreams, your passion, your motivation? What's next for you?
Next for me will be my YouTube, because I working on it for a long time, and I think it doesn't have to be sexual. I can just show my lifestyle, and we don't have to focus on only sexual way. Yeah.
more like daily vlogging.
Yeah, and maybe some travel sometime. Yeah.
Your Instagram is it's quite large now, over 120,000. Is this mostly your audience coming from OnlyFans, or how did you grow your Instagram so large?
Sometime Instagram they push some videos of mine, so I'm lucky with that. It's like they will choose like the most people watch, and they will push out that content to new people. So I gain follower from that.
What was your video with the most views?
Bikini.
Bikini, like 1 million, 2 million?
Yeah, about not 1 million yet. I think it's about 500,000 views or something. Yeah.
When you're doing this content and you're getting 500,000 views, like what type of emotions and feeling do you have? Is it like, yes, this worked?
Yeah, feel good sometimes, but it's come and goes, it's not something like so important, because I think I want more people engaged, have interact with some fans more than focus on the number, because numbers is just like not many people care about me, about my life. But if I have some few fans that they say, how are you? Are you okay today? Are you sick? Have you eat? Not many people do that. But I try to build like community with my fans.
Do you communicate in the comments a lot with your fans and on the DMs?
On DMs, yeah, not many with comments because it's too many.
Do you get many strange comments, or what is the weirdest comment? Or, people send you, I'm guessing, pictures?
I block some words and in the comments, and people who follow me can comment only. So bad comment is not go through my comments. Before I maybe have a few, yeah. Like on TikTok, I also have like 100 something followers also, but the world is like different from both sides. Some of them is very bad comments. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I find TikTok, you get more crazy people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instagram's not so bad. TikTok, it's very angry people.
They just like try to explain to my fans like, he is a man, she is a lady boy. But my fans already know. They don't need explanation from someone who just get angry from nowhere,
How does that make you feel when you read that? Do you just, whatever? Or do you reply and react?
Maybe before, but now I just think I have like 100,000 people who love me. Only few people that they try to destroy. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, and they have their own problem as well.
Yeah.
Have you ever met any of your Instagram fans or TikTok fans?
Often when I in Pattaya, actually, because I do most of my content like YouTube, I film around Pattaya also. Yeah.
Is it comfortable? Are you nervous meeting a fan the first time?
No, I just say hi. They just come walk, talk to me like, oh, I see your TikTok, I see your YouTube, something like that.
Do you want to have a relationship, or are you kind of happy what you're doing now?
I'm open for relationship now, but I will wait for the right person. Yeah.
And could it be Thai, Farang, Asian, or European, or what's your preference?
I don't mind actually. If one thing that they have to like me more than I like them.
Whoa.
Because it's gonna be difficult if sometime you move in with them and they kick you out of the house. It's not gonna be a good story.
Has this happened before or no?
No.
But you've seen it with friends maybe happen?
Yeah. If you like the guy, it's more like he already get it from someone else also. Like many girls maybe do that to him. But if you have one guy that like you more, than that guy that you like him more. I think you should go with the guy who like you more.
To really showing the effort.
Yeah.
If you were with a guy that you really loved, and they asked you to quit all social media, quit OnlyFans for them, would you, or is that not an option?
If I still ask him that, can I still doing it?
Yeah. What if he says no?
Maybe if he give me something that enough to live daily,
Yeah. So you're gonna have to.
like maybe a house, a car, and then every month, every month.
Yeah. You need the replacement of what you're making. You cannot just say,
Yeah, I cannot destroy everything, close everything for someone because it's also my life.
I understand. And if they were doing OnlyFans, would you feel jealous? Would you want them to stop?
I don't think I'm gonna have someone who do OnlyFans to be my partner.
Okay, so that's very, it's a bit of a contradiction there. You personally yourself, you would not try to date someone that is doing OnlyFans.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's kind of like not good sometimes for your brain, if you have someone who maybe have sex with a lot of people, but they want to be with you. And I don't think it's feel right.
Yeah, you don't want them to have that many people or numbers. Maybe it will bother your mind.
Yeah.
Always thinking.
So you will think, oh, this is normal. But in your head, it's like, it's not normal. But you try to make it like, this is normal.
Yeah, it'd be very...
Your head is fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be very difficult to live with and comprehend and accept as well.
Yeah.
You said at this point, if a guy came along, you're not looking for them. Like, is there a certain age, or age doesn't matter as well?
I like more mature. Yeah, I like more older guys because younger, they have to make a living and get their own lives together. I think for me, it will be more like 40 up.
Yeah, you don't want to wait for them to figure their life out as well.
Yeah, I don't want to be like a side part of the life,
When you were growing up, did you ever date Thai men?
Once, yeah.
How was that experience?
Hurt. But it's okay. It's good experience, and yeah, we get hurt from love sometime.
Was it that you were in love and he cheated?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
So your first broken heart.
Yeah.
And how old were you?
Around like maybe 18, 19 or something.
What you just caught him? Was he not cheating with a friend though? No.
No.
Okay, but you're catching them cheating, and that reaction. Now, did you go crazy, or you're like?
No, it's just no reaction from me because he blocked me everything.
Oh.
So I cannot send my reaction anywhere.
So you catch him and he goes, "Oh shit, I'm out. I just block."
Yeah.
Too easy. I want to talk about a couple interesting things. Me being from Canada, in the Western world, there's a big movement now with LGBTQ. I don't know all the letters. Honestly, I don't. There is this movement in the U.S. You see on the news, right? Mm-hmm. Ladyboys, gay, tomboys, transgender in Thailand. It's been here forever, and kind of it's just natural. Nobody cares. Nobody really thinks about it too much. What are your thoughts of what's going on in USA? Is it, for you guys, is it positive? It's pushing the movement, or do you think they're absolutely crazy?
I think it's a little bit too much.
Why is that?
Because I think just let people live their life. You don't have to push it too the public too much because they already know what's happened. And sometimes it will be like bad reputation for some people that who don't want to be like in the light too much, like they want to be like normal people. They don't want to be like out there and like to be like a target.
A lot of parents are pushing their children in the U.S. with chemical castration and hormones at a very young age, under the age of 12. Do you think this is normal?
I don't know. I don't have opinion about this because it's...
If you had a child and they asked for hormones because they were a boy and they felt they were a girl at a very young age, 4, 5, 6, 7, would you allow them to take hormones at that age?
No, I think I have to wait them to grow up a little bit more.
What age do you think is an age of consent, an age in which they can make a decision?
I think 15, 16, so they like more like a teenager, so they know. Sometimes it's around friends also. If they have friends who the same, yeah.
When you're watching, and for me, the news in the U.S., it's a bit crazy. Some people will say, transgender, it's a mental health problem. In my opinion, like you guys here, I don't think it's a mental health problem. But honestly, if you watch the news in the U.S., some transgender, they look fucking crazy. You'll see them on the TV, like they're not normal. They're running around the streets. They're screaming. They're yelling. I mean, you do not see this in Thailand, right? It's
maybe sometime if they're on drugs.
Maybe that's what I mean. Maybe they're on drugs in the U.S. Yeah. What are your thoughts on the transgender movement in the USA? And some people are a bit crazy. Do you think they're crazy?
I think it's about the person. Yeah, that they have something to work on inside or not, because some they just look outside all the time, like, or maybe have to look for this to fix this, but they never look inside that what they who they are, what they have to fix inside before they look for external to fix inside. Yeah.
And even for us living in Thailand, we see the news, and to be honest, I just laugh. I go, they're all not transgender, not LGBTQ, whatever, just in general, everybody's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
What do Thai people think of just American news in general, politics, what's going on in the world? When you see this on social media, we're living in Patong, we're in Phuket. It's gorgeous. We have a great life. When you see this stuff, do you believe like, yeah, I don't want to go there. These people are mental.
I think it's about a person also that want to look at the news, that they interest in the news, Some people, they don't even know about like Patong or Surin, It's like something that people put up and then you look at. Because maybe I don't know the news around this area, but I know the news around Patong.
There's not much. This is the news right now. This is all we have. No, I'm joking. Another interesting movement, and before we wrap it up, a very interesting movement happening in the U.S. is transgender competing in female sports. What are your thoughts?
About that, for me, if it's me, I will not go there, because I not try to compete with a woman, because some of them get it wrong. I think transgender is a transgender, cannot be a woman. So I'm not like say to myself that I'm a woman. No, I don't think it's right.
What do you say to yourself? You say, I'm transgender.
Yeah.
because you cannot change the reality. Maybe you can just talk to yourself like all your life that you are a woman, but you are not, because biological is not.
Do many of your friends share this opinion, have the same opinion?
If they want to change their sex to be a woman, fully operation, I think they can think that they woman, but for me, I still think it's still not, because it's not the same.
Maybe because of the biology, the chromosome X and Y, you cannot change this.
Yeah, you cannot change also that you make it up, because it's not there in the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot be a dog. I would love to be my pug. My pug looks like she has a great life. Just run around, eats, but I cannot.
Yeah, I think people just not accept who they are, and they try to be like something else that they're not, and that's why the things happen like that. Because I think also in the US and somewhere else that you can change what's it called, like identity, like to be a Mr. to Mrs. or something like that. Yeah.
Should not be allowed.
Yeah, I think so.
And speaking on that, like a transgender maybe competing in a woman's sport, such as racing or swimming, this should not be allowed as well?
Yeah, I don't think it should allow. Yeah.
Because
they should have transgender competition for themselves.
Well, in Thailand, many transgender, I mean, growing up as a boy and transitioning into a female, and identifying as a ladyboy or transgender, many of the boys growing up, they practice Muay Thai. And many of you will see the ladyboys could kick the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So you do not see this in Thailand. You don't see a transgender fighting a female in Muay Thai. They don't allow this in Thailand.
Not many ladyboy will fight with a woman, but they will fight with a man.
For sure. That's the thing. On the streets of in Pattaya or Bangkok, a ladyboy is never going to fight a woman if she's angry.
No.
Have you ever seen that?
No, not really. Never seen. Yeah.
Unless you're watching in Phuket, we have a Fight Circus with John. Do you know Fight Circus? Oh, John Nutt. I think he's got ladyboys fighting everyone over there. It's crazy. Fight Circus. Go check him out. Did you do any training of Muay Thai as a kid, or do you do any sports?
No, not my interest.
Not your interest as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's very interesting to hear that from someone as yourself, and explaining that ladyboys, transgenders, they are not females, and you don't identify as them as well. So when you're having coffee, is this a conversation you will have during lunch with your friend group? And are there arguments, or are you all kind of agreeing with each other that transgender, boy is boy, woman is woman?
Yeah, I think we kind of know already. Yeah. And we not try to say that, oh, we have to be a woman today. It's going to be a little bit weird with that person.
Yeah, I don't think you see this much. I don't think you see it in Thailand at all, to be honest. That's why living here, it's very fresh. Everybody kind of, Thailand is just, I find Thailand is just don't be rude to people. Yeah. If you're not rude, you have no problem.
Yeah, like sometimes people cannot tell, but I still have to tell them, because I don't want for them to misunderstand that I'm someone that I'm not. I have to tell them first.
Have you had this experience maybe on the beach of Patong doing a photo shoot and some guy comes in?
Not really. I always go with friends.
But you don't get maybe a foreigner tourist coming up to you and trying to hit on you, and he doesn't know?
Not really.
No, it doesn't happen.
Because maybe not easily to find me.
Oh, you're hiding on Patong. You have a secret spot.
Yeah.
Okay, we won't give that away. Okay, I think we're gonna wrap up the episode. We tried to keep it under 40 minutes. I tried my best. How long was it? 50?
53.
Oh, well, I'm talking Chinese now. 60 63
53.
50
53
not 60 53 I was gonna say Wu Shasan. My Chinese comes in. I started speaking Thai. Just before we exit, like, first, thank you very much for coming on
Thank
the
you.
podcast, Kapung Kap. We hope that people enjoyed this episode. We wanted to kind of give the perspective of a Ladyboy transgender, of what the is going on in crazy USA, and you know, be able to explain that. I think that's very important today, because especially a ladyboys from Thailand, I think you're the kings or the queens of having the opinion, because this has been going on in Thailand for hundreds and hundreds of years, and you're the benchmark to say to the world, and especially America, like, are you guys fucking crazy? Like, what are you doing? And I understand that as well, and living here, sometimes it doesn't make sense. But before we wrap it up, this is our camera here. So if you can let everybody know where they can find you, and I'll put links in the description so they can connect to you on OnlyFans, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Yeah, you can follow me every platform. I am in the dreams. Stick together. Every platform. Yeah.
In the dreams.
Yeah.
In the, like, INTHE dreams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dreams.
In the dreams, not in your dreams. In the dreams.
You are in a dream. Yeah.
Okay. We'll put that in the description so you can connect to them as well. Thank you so much for joining us. That wraps up another podcast. Hopefully you enjoyed that as well, and I wasn't too crazy. Kapung Kap. Thank you.